Hi, it's the Tiny One slash Bishie, and today is actually December 6th, but I am recording December 5th, or day 5 of Vlogmas. Um, I worked late yesterday, and I got home, and there's chaos going around in my house. There's a lot, like I said, there's a lot going on. I am going to try to get this edited and posted sometime today, but who knows? I might be doing vlogs. I might be posting a vlog and then several hours later posting another one just to catch up. But I'll catch up. Don't worry. That's a lot of tea for me to drink. But I'll do it. The junk boy has boxes all over the place in anticipation for moving. I've got Honey over here. She's getting used to her harness, and she's currently sleeping. But anyways, let's see what tea we have today, or for day 5. Oop, okay. 5, where are you? Here we go. I had to like physically look for it. And some of these are smushed down. Like this one's kind of smushed down. And this one. And oh no, 3 already did 3. But only because my cat decided to step all over this. And yeah. Ooh, I don't think I've had this one yet. Southern Sunrise. White hibiscus, lemongrass, and grapefruit being the fruity brew to life, inspired by an Australian summer. This sunny tisane will brighten the morning with its tantalizing aroma. Okay. Perfect on its own. We've heard that before. I'll try. Yeah, let's try a little bit of sugar. 1 satchel per cup, 3 to 5 minutes. Okay. And Southern Sunrise's ingredients are apple, white hibiscus, apple pumice, natural and artificial flavor, sweet blackberry leaves, lemongrass, grapefruit peel, and citric acid. Let's see how this tea tastes. Yes, I'm in my pajamas again, just no robe, just my sweatshirt. It's not quite cold enough in the house for sweatshirt weather. Does smell very good. I wonder. Watch it get like super dark. Not too bad. Huh. That's interesting. So, what we're drinking is last year known as Southern Sunrise. Or was that? Hold on a minute. So, as I suspected, this is another repeat tea. And judging from what I said last year, another ouch my eyes. Yeah. The yellow of last year's packaging was just, oh my god, why was it so blinding? what I said last year is, sadly, this tea I don't feel was any good. It was like it was trying to be apple cider, but instead it was more like a sour excuse for cider. If that's your thing, then you might enjoy this, but with the grapefruit peel, citric acid, and lemongrass, it just doesn't do it for me. Perhaps if they added actual blackberries rather than just the leaves. And then I said, for those who can't read, it's Southern Sunrise. So yeah, so just recap, it's got, well, I already read the ingredients, but yeah, so, and here's the interesting thing. I posted my Southern Sunrise on December 7th, and it's December 6th, but the tea is supposed to be for day 5. So interesting tidbit I want to toss out there. Don't think I tried it with sugar last time. Let's see. No. Still nope. And with me working so much and being super tired, and there's a lot going on in this house, I actually contemplated not, like delaying Vlogmas, but I'm recording, and when this comes up, it goes up. Don't know if I already said that, but oh. Hopefully, people ask me questions, I can answer. Actually, no, I take it back. One person asked me a question, and I haven't done a Vlogmas on yet, so I'm going to do that one today. And they asked, what's the scariest game I played? I think my first scariest game that I can remember is, this is going to sound real corny, but it's the original, Diablo. Now, if you don't know, the original Diablo is a game that was put out by Blizzard, or now Blizzard Entertainment. And it's basically the original game. You got to pick a warrior, a rogue, or a mage. Just so classes. And you're in the city of Tristram, and you talk to Cain, and you talk to other people, and you get quests from them. You go down into the dungeons, or caves, or whatever that are in the area, defeat the monsters, complete the quests, go back up, and receive your reward. And until you get to the final boss. Then you have to defeat the final boss, and then the game ends. And the final boss is Diablo, hence the name of the game. There is one character in that game called Wirt, who he basically tries to rip you off. He sells certain things that seem like so awesome, but they're just way overpriced. Way overpriced. But what was scary to me about that game is the fact that there is a cat running around crazy. It's my cat running around crazy. Okay. There is a creature called the Butcher. And prior, I didn't really have I had some video game experience. I didn't have a whole bunch of experience. Like, I had a cousin who was a year older than me, and then we would go over to, my dad would take me over to his place, and we would play on the Sega Master System, and then later on the Sega Genesis. We had Ataris, and so we played those type of games. We never played like the computer games. We never played like the Nintendo games, that sort of thing. And the game, because of it being a religious household, the games that we played were monitored, not monitored. I mean, we played Altered Beast, which if you get hit enough, you become this naked little person scooting off screen. But for Diablo, I wasn't prepared when I went down to the butcher's little area. And it's just this massive, ugly, gigantic creature that he just in this deep voice. He's like, fresh meat. And he like runs at your character with this cleaver. And you have to kill him before he kills you. And he, of course, because he's a, I guess you could say a mini boss, he, of course, hits harder than the other creatures. And the first time I played it, I was so scared. I was just freaking out and running around trying not to let him hit me while trying to kill him at the same time. I think it took a while to figure out how to kill him. And one of the other things about Diablo is that it was a game that people had what are called trainers. And trainers basically let you, it's basically a hack. You could put indestructible armor, you can put unlimited hit points, you can put negative hit points, you can do all sorts of stuff. And that's basically how I ended up beating the butcher, is through a cheat. Now, I don't know if it's because I've played video games enough times that like I'm good with a lot of stuff, but since the original Diablo, of course they made additional Diablo games. And the butcher seems to be less and less scary to me as the franchise series, whatever, continues. So, yeah, I'm sure y'all weren't thinking, I'm sure when you clicked on the title, you weren't thinking the original Diablo would be a scary game. But that was actually a really scary game for me. I think with Lazarus, I think was another one, or Leoric. No, it's Leoric, King Leoric. And of course, he's scary too because he's a giant skeleton that runs at you with a sword. And yeah, I was not prepared for this bout of video games. And now I have the latest version of Diablo 3. I think it's with the Necromancer pack. And since then, I've beat the game twice, 3 times, and now I'm just going through the different difficulties. Going up, just increasing my skills playing the game because it is a fun game. But yeah, so that was my very first scary game. If you would like to send me more questions, please go ahead and post them in the comments below, either here on YouTube or on Facebook, or even on Twitter, because it's going to be posted all 3 places. I'd really like to see what other questions you all come up with. And I mean, I enjoy answering them. Of course, you know, courteousness applies, no rude questions, no, overly evasive questions, blah, 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 and all that. So, all right, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying my Vlogmas so far, even though I said I wouldn't do it. And I'm doing it. Just because I had to get the Tea Advent Calendar, and with the Tea Advent Calendar, I couldn't not make videos and talk to you all. And, of course, post on Instagram. Alright. Talk to y'all later. Bye. I almost